Hi, I'm going to read the first paragraphs of my new book called Quesadillas. This is the first chapter called Professional Insulters. Go and fuck your fucking mother, you bastard. Fuck off. I know this isn't an appropriate way to begin, but the story of me and my family is full of insults. If I'm really going to report everything that happened, I'm going to have to write down a whole load of mother-related insults. I swear there's no other way to do it, because the story unfolded in the place where I was born and grew up, Lagos de Moreno, in Los Altos, Jalisco, a region that, to add insult to injury, is located in Mexico. Allow me to point out a few things about my town, for those of you who have never been there. There are more cows than people, more charro horsemen than horses, more priests than cows, and the people like to believe in the existence of ghosts, miracles, spaceships, saints, and so forth. Bastards! They're son of bitches! They must think we're fucking stupid! The one shouting was my father, a professional insulter. He practiced at all hours, but his most intense session, the one he seemed to have spent the day in training for, took place from 9 to 10, dinner time, and when the news was on. The nightly routine was an explosive mixture, quesadillas on the table and politicians on the TV. Fucking robbers! Corrupt bastards! We were all well aware of the roller coaster that was the national economy due to the fluctuating thickness of the quesadillas my mother served at home. We'd even invented categories: inflationary quesadillas, normal quesadillas, devaluation quesadillas, and poor man's quesadillas, listed in order of greatest affluence to greatest parsimony. The inflationary quesadillas were thick in order to use up the cheese that my mother had bought in a state of panic at the announcement of a new rise in the price of food and the genuine risk that her supermarket bill would go from billions to trillions of pesos. The normal quesadillas were the ones we would have eaten every day if we lived in a normal country. But if we had been living in a normal country, we wouldn't have been eating quesadillas, and so we also called them impossible quesadillas. The valuation quesadillas became less substantial due to psychological rather than economic reasons. They were the quesadillas of chronic national depression, and were the most common in my parents' house. Finally, you had the poor man's quesadillas, in which the presence of cheese was literary. You opened one up, and instead of adding melted cheese, my mother had written the word cheese on the surface of the tortilla. We were yet to experience the horror of a total absence of quesadillas.